If you can stick around long enough, in today's video, you're going to watch our pond. Yes, the pond here at Longhorn Lester's. It's going to transform. Not transform. There's going to be sort of a metamorphosis happen. You're going to watch the pond water change from kind of a rivery green, slimy-ish, kind of a putridy, milky, brownish, kind of nasty. We're going to turn on these big pumps, get some fresh water filling into it, and I'm going to come by and add some chemicals, some coloring, and we're going to watch some really amazing things happen. I don't know, it may be some kind of a swirl, maybe a rainbow swirl, I don't know. But you're going to be witness to it if you stick around long enough. All right, we just got a whole lot of new trees. What happened?
She just broke my thumb.
She broke what?
She just broke my thumb. It's backwards.
She broke your thumb? We're trying to get Danny out of the flower garden. Danny, move out of there. We're working here. We just got new trees and we're gonna start. Danny, move out of the garden, love. See, you can't have anything nice around here. We're trying to put Danny and Ruby back into their little pasture. Get out of there. Sweetie, keep walking. We can make things grow here. We can if we just, because we have access to water around the yard, but we can't have anything grow if these cows, well, these little calves and these little goats keep eating everything. And that's what's happening right now. They're eating up all of our plants. Come on, Danny. Come on, sweetie, keep walking. And so we're gonna put them into the pasture. They have their very own pasture, y'all. It's a really nice place. We keep fresh water, and they get plenty of shade. And we're really blessed that we've only been getting up to 100. I know that sounds weird to say we're blessed for that, but it's only been up to 100 the last couple of days. It's not been 100 and whatever. So, all right, I'm gonna see if I can move Danny. If you can get Ruby in there, Danny might follow. And then she's going real good. Yes, Danny, keep walking, sweetie. Don't give me any trouble. Just walk right on down that fence line with everyone else. Hi, Indy. Indy will tell you it's a lot of fun. Just keep following. There you go, Danny. Keep on walking, sweetie. Come on, love. Okay. You want to go in there too? Okay, that's perfect, babe. We'll get a water. And I'll close the gate. We are so darn blessed to have had the pond available for those fire trucks to fill up from. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. They saved our home. They saved our barn. They saved our RV. You can just go by here, all of our equipment. And when you think of a farm, you think of the animals, but there's a lot of things that go into maintaining that farm, and it's a lot of the structure and the infrastructure rest around your tractor, your side-by-side, other equipment, your hay crop, and our barn there is full of dry hay and green hay. And man, we're just so darn blessed to have had those guys be here and that pond. But in saying so, it's time to get the big pumps up and going again. Our pond lost about 2 or 3 foot of water. Now that may not seem like much to you all when you say 2 or 3 feet of water. That's not much at all, 2 or 3 feet of water. But I bet you that's just thousands of gallons. And so we're gonna come get the big pumps going again and get our pond filled back up to capacity. And this is exciting. We're gonna add some chemicals to it. So it's gonna turn real pretty colors. All right, Survivor Creek is flowing again. My friends, Survivor Creek is up and flowing again. I repeated that, didn't I? Well, that's the teacher in me. You can see there's a lot of mud coming into the water, a lot of silt and sand, mud, just stuff that we're pushing off the hill into the water, but that's fine. This also makes me think that we should wait a little bit before we put those chemicals in here and let some of this hill run off first. Let's walk around. We'll walk up alongside Survivor Creek. I love this. So we still have not named what will become a culvert in this area. But I will let you know, we do come a road. I'll try to walk around and show you. This is the road that comes up from, you can't really see it because of the leaves and we haven't used it in a while. But this here is a winding road that goes down all the way around. And so what we have to do is put a culvert right over here. At some point, we have to have a culvert here. So any large deliveries that are gonna come around up front, like the propane tank, the septic cleaners, or any large deliveries or whatnot, have to come right through here. And so we do need a culvert here. We haven't thought about a name for that yet, but there will have to be a name given to the culvert that runs through here. We will also have a culvert up on the top of the hill that we've already named, which will be Huck's Crossing. You guys know about that already. And that will be up here by the gate, okay? Now, what we're also gonna have to have is a culvert right here coming in and out of my barn. So when I bring my tractor or side by side through here, I can go through and over a culvert and continue, because you see I've already kind of eaten a lot of the ground away here. So we will need 3 eventual culverts. And when I say culvert, what I'm referring to is nothing more than maybe a 6-inch pipe like so that can go into this space here. We'll fill it back over so vehicles can drive over it without falling into the ruts of our Spring Creek. Survivor Creek. Did I say Spring Creek? Survivor Spring! Find Lester Eugene Morrow Jr. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. Now, this is my personal favorite part of the spring, Survivor Spring, up through here. Not because it's called Huck's Crossing, no. Not because it's Huck's Crossing, but because I like the big rocks. I wish we had more of the big rocks to line the entire thing. But we ran out of the big bull rock along through here, and I had to go with the lot smaller rock the rest of the way down. But I really like this big bull rock. That's a really neat look. And the reason I want to have a culvert over here is I do actually park things on this side of the property. My little trailers, the little utility trailer goes over here, my boat. And so I do need some kind of a culvert through here somehow to get my trailers back and forth. This is a nice spot out of the way. Nothing can, it doesn't hinder everything the way trailers parked around the other part of the property does. We want to have all that space for vehicles and whatnot, not a bunch of trailers sitting around. So, but no, I love this part of the creek up here. Survivor Spring. Huck's Crossing. Something's Crossing and something else crossing. We got to come up with some good names, y'all. Maybe we'll wait till I buy the culverts and you guys can help me name it then. Don't do that, Tex. Tex, I'm working here. Tex. Buddy. What I've done is walked along the side of the pond here and poured the, they call it aqua shade. I poured out all 3 containers, and what will happen is over the next couple of hours, it'll slowly disperse itself amongst, around the pond. And not only is it going to be more pleasing to look at, but it's also going to put a certain tint, color to the water to where it's harder for algae to grow. And what you don't want is that red or black algae growing in your pond. We also have 2 other chemicals that we put. Guys, by the way, everything that we use is safe for the animals, safe for fish. We don't have any fish in here yet, but it is safe for the fish if we had them. And nothing's toxic. But it will keep the pond cleaner and pure for a very long time. About a month. It lasts about a month. And we only do it during the summertime, spring and summer. We don't really treat the pond in the winter. We don't really have to. So, all right, well, we can't wait to see it tomorrow and kind of see what it all looks like. We're going to get it filled back up. We got that water running now from the river to the pond. We'll get all the chemicals going. And hopefully by tomorrow, we'll see a nice, full, pretty pond. Just in time for our cardboard boat races coming up on Monday morning. I'm making this video on Thursday afternoon. I think you'll watch it on Saturday. Well, it is the next day, and as I promised, I'd walk you out and show you the color of the pond. It's a really nice color. Now, you can see a whole lot of things floating in the water. Guys, this is just some leaves. This is not algae or anything gross like that, but there are lots of leaves here on this property. And so with it being so dry, we're actually losing leaves pretty early. This is not because of the fall, it's just because of the dry conditions. And but no, the pond looks great. Look, I'm gonna leave this gate. I'll close it, you never know. But wow, isn't this gorgeous? It's a really nice color. I think it looks great. I can't wait to get me a new drone. You know, I tore my other drone up. I crashed it whenever Sean was here from keeping it Dutch. And I have to order me a new one at some point. It was you guys, you couldn't fix it. It was something you couldn't fix. But that's fine. A good drone is a very valuable tool to have if you do. Oh, Trixie, I thought you were, that scared me so darn bad. Tex and his friends are very pleased with the way the pond looks. It's a really nice feature. So this over here is a little bit of a foamy stuff from the river. Don't forget, we pumped yesterday afternoon. And so this is just kind of some foamy stuff that comes from the river. All that will dissolve. But you also can see some leaves in here. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with having a few leaves here and there. The water looks great though, y'all. It looks amazing. I'm very pleased. I can't wait to see what Jamie thinks about it. And hey, it's nice and full. Look, we only have about 6 inches before it goes over our spillway. So, beautiful. All right, friends. Thank y'all for watching. And we will catch you guys on the very next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.